Trading isn't about fancy tools or strategies, it's about mastering your psychology. First, patience. Success doesn't come overnight, it's a journey. Be patient, take small wins, keep grinding. Discipline, stick to your plan. Don't let emotion lead you astray. Have a system and follow it. Risk management. The only thing we have full control of is our risk management. Know your risk, protect your capital, never risk which you cannot afford, and objectivity. Always prepare for both sides. Emotions will cloud your judgment, so you need to stay focused on the facts. Hey there, Tom here from FIBONACCI'S.com with the daily market recap. Please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, and without any further ado, let's see the charts. Big week ahead of us. FOMC, Meta, Microsoft, Google earnings. SPY moving sideways. 452 to the downside is the support together with this white trend line. This white trend line was a very tough resistance for the higher highs. Now it's support. Let's see where SPY and how the SPY will react for all the information that we are about to get this week. QQQ with a doji, uptrend, retracement, doji of the 50%. Doji usually represents a trend reversal, but let's see where Qs are heading. We still have here this slight gap to the downside. In my opinion, we need a touch on this white trend line. And as we can see, each and every time this white trend line price touch this white trend line, we got a bounce towards the upper white trend line. Trend lines, Fibonacci levels are the true support resistance for price action, and they are also roadmap for future price action. IWM 194 to the downside, holding in the past 5 days or so. 198 to the upside is the resistance. Below 194, in my opinion, this gap will get filled. But for now, SPY, Qs, IWM moving sideways. The only one that is grinding up slowly is the Dow. As we can see, Dow is going toward this red trend line. Look left. This red trend line, support, resistance, resistance. Now, once again, with high probability, this red trend line, together with the 357 to the upside, will become resistance, breaking up and above. We are heading towards 363 and then 375, in my opinion. And of course, it's only my opinion. Always do your own due diligence. You know the mantra, you know the broken record. Always do your own due diligence. Never follow blindly anyone on social media, paid or free services. If the Dow will react bad for the FOMC, Microsoft, Meta, Google, this gap will get filled. 348 needs to hold. Otherwise, we are heading back towards this red trend line to the downside. Bitcoin, very weak, broke below the 29,600. Now 28,900 is the support. Breaking down and under, we have all the levels to the downside to manage our risk and future support. Ethereum, same thing, breaking down and under, slowly sliding down. Now 1860 is the resistance, 1820 is the support. Below 1820 we have 1770 and 1700s. Crude oil, slowly, nice price action since broke above the 74 area. If you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous videos in the past few weeks or so, we said that this area, the 74, 75 area, is a very tough resistance. Broke up above. Now, next will be the 80.70, 81 if you want, 77.60 is the support. Apple, not surprising, nothing much on price action, moving sideways. 194, 195 to the upside is the resistance, as you can see. very tough resistance. Now we have this gap at the 191, filling this gap. Then this blue trend line together with the 190 needs to hold. Long continuation above 195 and above this white trend line towards 211. Microsoft earnings coming up tomorrow after the bell, after the closing bell. Let's see where Microsoft is heading. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Where Microsoft is heading after earnings? Towards this white trend line once again, or towards this gap at the 317? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Meta with earnings coming up. We need to follow price, use levels and trend lines to manage our risk. Bad reaction for earnings. Meta will break below this trend line towards 260. Good reaction and Meta will go towards this white trend line once again, retest it as resistance. Google earnings coming up also tomorrow after the bell. We have all the levels, we have all the trend lines. To the downside, we have also this gap, bad reaction, and this gap will get filled. Good reaction. 127 will break to the upside towards 134. Tesla trying to bounce off the 257. We have a gap to the downside over here, the 235. We have a gap to the upside at the 290. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Which gap will get filled first? 290 or 235? Amazon, nothing much, holding the 128. Below it, we are heading towards 126 and then 120. Long continuation above 133 towards 137 and then 148. No one knows what will happen next. All we have to do is manage our risk, because this is the only thing we have full control of. Risk management. Nothing more, nothing else. AMD, another day, another doji, trying to hold above the 108, 107, breaking below it. In my opinion, 94 to the downside. Let's see, continuation towards back inside this channel. For now, AMD looks weak. Shopify. Nvidia, perfect example of why trend lines are the true support resistance for price action. Check out this green trend line from resistance to support. Doji of this trend line, let's see, reversal to the upside above 146, above 156, and then 180 to the upside, breaking below this trend line, and this gap at the 398 will get filled. Follow price, use levels and trend lines as your guide for future price action. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, will be much appreciated. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for more educational resources. Until the next video, stay safe.